Hey guys, this is Fang VA here, coming at you with another video. Now, I normally do some more comic dubs this Friday, but considering my throat is a little raspy, if you guys can hear it, I'm sure you can hear the rasp.
Oh yeah, I can. My throat's a bit raspy too from reading the transcripts we read.
Yeah. In case you guys didn't know, yesterday we did a live reading of the Sonic OVA script, and then since we had a lot of time left, we
Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah, so if you all want to check out the VOD of that, go for it. But
I'm sure you guys will enjoy.
I figured today we would, we would
do a tier list
of game consoles. Now, I'm sure that we will agree on a lot of these points, but we may end up arguing about some things too.
That's a possibility. So, which console do you want to start with first?
You know what, let's start with the original Xbox.
I liked it.
I like it too. I don't have nostalgia for it.
I kind of do. I didn't get it when it first came out, but I kind of do.
D? You want to put it in D?
Yeah, D. D will work. Yeah.
Okay. Next one we're going to do is what?
Do the which one? Which one's the SNES?
This one right here.
Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah.
I can agree with him on that one. It deserves to be an S tier.
Yeah, I mean, here's why. There's a lot of fire games on the Super Nintendo. Super Mario World,
is true.
Link to the Past, the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, Star Fox, F-Zero, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario Kart, Kirby Superstar. I mean, I can keep going.
You don't have to list every game.
Yoshi's Island.
Okay, what about the NES?
You know what? I feel like A, but then part of me is like S.
Well, I mean, you have nostalgia for both the SNES and the NES, right?
Yeah, I kind of do, actually, yeah.
Yeah, so just put it in the S.
Okay. Alright, let's do... The Atari 2600, unfortunately, has to go in F.
Yeah, I've never played it. I heard things.
I would love to own one. I would love to make it to where I can play it on my HDTVs. You know, these games are super primitive, but, you know, that's where console gaming started.
That is very true. And I know you know this, babe, but I know your viewers don't. I technically have an Atari system that's my brother's, but I would have to figure out which building it's in. Because it's in one of the buildings here at my house.
If he does have a 2600, woo boy. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go with the Vita.
That should be at least A or B.
Alright, I'm going to put it in C. Here's my thought process on this.
Okay.
I don't have that big of a connection to it, even though I own one, and I did play some games on it.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, they didn't... Okay, they put the Vita on here, but they didn't put the PSP.
Yes, they did, right here.
Oh, okay, let's do the PSP then.
You know what? A.
Yeah, I was about to say, that one should at least go in A.
I mean, Crisis Core, they has some other killer games
Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep. Alright, let's go with, you know what? Let's go with the Wii U.
The Wii U.
Now, a lot of people are probably expecting me to put this in C, D, E, or F, but
No.
But to me, I'm not doing this based on which is the better console.
No.
I'm doing this based on my, I guess, my connection with them. And to be honest, I like the Wii U.
I do too. I loved it.
So, you know what? We're going to put it at least in B.
Yeah, I had the Legend of Zelda edition one too.
That was the one I wanted. But that's okay. I got the one that came with 3D World, so that's fine.
That's fine.
Alright.
PlayStation 2.
I think we know where I'm putting this.
Yeah, that goes in
Fire
next tier.
games.
What about the PlayStation 1? I can agree on that too. Okay, is the PS3 and PS4 gonna go there too?
Hang on. Babe, remember I like to tell my stories with these.
I know.
Don't rush me, please. Don't rush
me. I
me.
wasn't rushing. I was making a joke.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to tell with you at times.
I know.
The PS1, like I've always said, and I don't mean to offend any people that had the N64 and never got to experience the first PlayStation, but as a kid, I didn't need no freaking N64. We had everything that you guys had and more.
That is true.
We had our platformers. We had, while you guys had Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, we had Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9.
I was about to say, as someone who had an N64 before PlayStation 1, yeah.
Yes. You guys had Mario Kart 64, but you know what? We freaking had CTR, Crash Team Racing.
Which is a really good game, by the way.
But I have a lot of respect for this console. I like the games on there. So, of course, I'm not going to argue with anyone that says that this belongs in S tier, because it does.
N64, it really does. They had some good games on there.
Yes, they did. I mean, they had a lot of good games. I mean, Banjo-Kazooie,
Banjo-Tooie. Yeah.
Mario 64. I mean,
all the Pokemon games that were on the 64.
Well, that can be debatable or not, because
True,
Pokemon Stadium 1 was hard as heck.
True, it was. It really was.
Dreamcast.
I've never actually owned one.
I never got to play one, but I'm gonna put it in B category because this was a good console for Sega to go out on in terms of making.
Yeah.
It had SA1 and 2. It had Jet Set Radio. It had Phantasy Star Online.
That is true. It did.
All right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get the Sega Genesis out of the way.
You know what? This totally belongs in F tier.
It does not, sir.
I'm kidding. S tier. Even I agree, it belongs in S tier.
Yeah, it does belong in S tier. It had good games on it, too.
Because here's the thing, though, okay? Nintendo does what Sega can't nowadays.
Oh my god. You butt.
God, I just realized something. I'm not only angering the hardcore N64 fans, but I'm also angering the hardcore Sega Genesis fans now.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a little bit triggered?
Just a little bit. But I can't really say I'm actually triggered because I had the Sega Genesis when I was 3, and then like 2 years later I got the N64. So I can't really say I'm triggered.
I mean, you can't use the fast processing gimmick to say why it's better than the SNES, because we all know that was a marketing tactic from Sega.
Yeah, it was. Which one do you want to do next? Is that this? Ooh, the Switch. That should go in. Oh, babe, we both know you are BSing on that one.
So I got a question. Did you remove the PS5 and the Xbox Series X from this?
No, they wasn't added on there.
You know what? That's probably a good thing because this is pretty much like sad thing is I own about 99% of these consoles. The only one I don't have yet is a Saturn, the the original Game Boy, or the original Xbox, or a Dreamcast, or Atari
Same,
360.
actually.
Anyways,
We might as well get the Sega Saturn out of the way.
I have nostalgia for this thing. This was how I was able to play a Sonic game. When I first got into Sonic, it was Sonic 3D Blast.
Ooh.
However, I'm not that attached to it. But
So it's gonna go in
E.
E tier, okay.
But not to mention, this console can be considered as why Sega started having a hard time with selling consoles. Because what happened was, Sega got super afraid of the first PlayStation.
Oh dear.
And they jumped the gun by releasing the Saturn on that day when they like announced the Saturn, and then PlayStation just went up there and set the price and got off there, pretty much a full-on mic drop. There were a lot of stores not happy with Sega for doing that, so there's a lot of them that refused to even have the console in their stores to be bought. They were not happy.
Oh dear.
But back then, it was like a Wild West still in the video game industry. So everyone
It was.
Everyone and their mother was releasing a game console.
Game, yeah.
Now, as for the 80s, they were worse. I can't pause recording. I can't. Shit. You can cut this out, right?
Yeah, I can cut it out.
For some reason, I think they got rid of the pause button, didn't they? From this update. Because I don't see it anymore.
That's weird.
Anyways, let's finish this and then I have to bring in the dogs.
Okay.
Like I said, you just have to edit that part out.
Yeah, I'll edit all that out.
Alright, anyways, we're back now. Let's go with the original Game Boy.
A. God dang it, babe.
Game Boy Color.
That should maybe, yeah, I was gonna say either A or S tier on that one. Gameboy Advance Sp.
Once I'm able to find mine, or give me another one, I plan on taking that Pokemon Silver you got me, and I plan on going to nostalgic heaven.
Yep.
Alright,
Gameboy Advance Sp. Yes. That deserves to be an S tier. I mean, like, all the GBAs had good games.
Yeah, they did. They really did. But for some strange reason, though, the Game Boy Advance, to me, just seemed to have a lot more fire games. Because if you look through the library, they have a lot of good stuff. I mean, the Game Boy and the GBA still had great games too. I'm not taking that, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. Let's go with the DS. I'm putting this in A.
Yeah, A tier. A tier.
3DS,
I can agree with you on that one. We'll also put it in A.
A. GameCube.
GameCube S.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it deserves to be an S, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, PlayStation 3.
You know, I've come to realize I have a strong bias for Nintendo and Sony. I'm starting to realize this.
Yeah, you do.
You know what? I'm gonna put it in A tier.
Since?
What?
I said that makes sense.
The PS4 S tier.
S tier. That PS4's got a lot of good stuff on it.
Before the Switch came out, this was my favorite console.
And then once the Switch came out,
this became my favorite console. The Wii.
Okay, the Wii. Yeah, we had some good games on it too. Okay,
Now,
that's the Xbox One.
This might
right?
be controversial. Yeah, this might be controversial for people. Because a lot of people like to crap talk, but you know what? I like the Xbox One. I enjoy my Xbox One. I have a lot of good games on my Xbox One, so I'm putting it in A tier.
Plus, Xbox is what got us started off on Halo.
Well, besides the point.
Well, I'm just saying Halo is one of the great games that's on it. S tier. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, this is our tier list. I think we're good with this, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
All right then. Well,
I don't think we. Yeah, no, we don't need to change anything. No, we're good.
All right. Well, if you all want to make your own, then we will leave a link to the tier list down below. Make sure to comment,
yes,
and subscribe, and we'll be seeing you all in the next one. Later, guys.
Bye, guys.